Today is March 28th, 3:36 p.m. We are looking at Lulu because they will have earnings after hours. As you can see, it has been on a rally for the past few days. And so we're going to look at some of these unusual options to give us an idea of where Lulu will trade after earnings. So, and we'll also give some ideas on how to trade it, two different types of strategies at the end of the video. So here we are. This is something we saw here. First of all, this we'll go over this one. This 11:56 in the morning, we saw these April 6, 1,418 of these contracts, right? So this to us looks like a bullish trade here on Lulu. And so what we are going to do with this is a different strategy though, because they're selling the 292.5 puts and then buying the 320 calls. This requires a lot of buying power. If you recall, selling the puts here requires you to have it's basically telling the market or your broker that you're willing to buy 100 shares of Lulu. So 292.5, 100 shares of these at that strike price. Just one contract, you need $29,000, right? And so they did 1,418 contracts. That's $41 million just to put on a trade like this. So a lot of us may not have that much. So if you don't have that much to put on this trade, we are proposing a different strategy that doesn't require that. It only requires 100, less than 200. So if we look at this trade here, we'll show you that trade. It's this is the trade. It's a butterfly trade. So it's also bullish. And you are only, right now it's only going for $1.43. So you only need $145 right now, $145. So it's also bullish. So as it goes up, you will profit. And so we think this strategy would be similar to that other strategy where you can take a look at it. The Vega is actually a negative, which we know will happen. Vega, the volatility will decrease after earnings, so that's why we like this trade. It's also a positive theta trade and positive delta trade. So these Greeks are favorable to us for this earnings trade. So that's what you could do if you wanted to trade those unusual options. And the other one we saw here happened at 2:11, and it's also here. You could see this. This is a total of 1,000 contracts here because there's 200 here, and then there was 800 of them here. So this is a calendar spread because it's choosing the 317.5 puts, and so that trade is also here. Let's take this off. It's this one here. So you can get this for $1.23 right now. It's a calendar spread here, so it's quite neutral as long as it doesn't break 355 and 386. These are your break-even points here at the current time. However, you have to keep in mind that the Vega on this trade is actually 8.3, so it's a positive Vega. So that actually works against you because after earnings, Vega goes down, so this is actually not good for your trade. However, the theta is very high, so it could be, it could balance out. So, but that's something you want to keep in mind if you are trading the calendar for this trade. For both of these trades, we are in all of these trades ourselves in our portfolio. You'll see here, we have positions also in these strike prices. Here's the 317. We also are selling it, and the volume is very high, and we are buying the April 6, which is also the 317 over here. You'll see our position here. We are also on that butterfly trade as well, which is right here. You can see the 315s, the 320, and the 322.5. It's all here. This is our butterfly trade with our position and two of these, selling two of these 320s and buying the wings here. It's actually called a broken wing butterfly because it's not a symmetrical butterfly. It's skewed towards it's biased towards the upside. So, okay, so we are biased that Lulu will go up after earnings, but anything can happen for earnings trades. So that's our bias on the upside, but we also have a neutral position with our calendar spread that it won't trade too high, right? So we have a kind of a range here that Lulu will be trading after earnings. Okay, so if you like this video, please give us a like and we'll make more, and subscribe and hit the bell icon and you'll be notified whenever these unusual options come up. Thank you and good luck trading Lulu.